Yes, another early stream start. That is correct. Oh, wait. I guess the ads are automatically starting here in 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Hold on. I'll start when that's over. I ran it ahead of time thinking that that would do it, but I guess that's not the case. So I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm trying to get used to this. Or what we can do, let's try out this new thing together while we're waiting here. What's up? So yeah, I think this actually works out well. So as soon as I start stream, like a few minutes in, it'll start kicking off an ad break that comes up. Where is this thing? This? Why is it not? Oh, hold on. There we go. So what happens is I connect and then we go to games and then there are AFK ones that if I got up and walked away, popularity. Oh, that's training. Trying to get this done before we start here. I thought it'd be kind of fun if we had something like find the color. So let's go. So apparently gives you a minute to start. And all you have to do is type in exclamation point, like, it's exclamation point KUKORO. Says it on the top left. Oh, excellent. Had to play. How to play. All right, there you are. The spawn streamer. So we could spawn like 10 bots or something. And then we could just hit start. There's round one. And I would get up and I'd leave. So it gives you all something to do. So you have to find the color. So I guess if you go here, exclamation point. That's what I was thinking. 20. Something I could do for my phone for this. So if you don't get it done, apparently the laser takes you out. And there are a bunch of different games. If you're not within like a few, if you're not within a few, you get removed. For the next one, find the color. I mean, this is pretty neat. I mean, there's a bunch of different games, but the more people you get involved with this, the better. Obviously, if you're colorblind, it doesn't really help. But you'll level up, and you'll have different skins for your character and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to think of ways to keep you all engaged while we do this. Yeah, you can. So, I mean, I guess we'll play all 5 rounds to see. Find the color. Granted, it's kind of sucks if you're just watching everybody else's, you know, move. You know? And this game might not work for an AFK game. I mean, I don't know. I think it's pretty cool, but the good news is that even if there's only one person in chat, I can put in a bunch of bots and just, you know. Because words with friends is, you know, words on stream's cool, but the problem is that... Wait, did we all lose? Oh, shit. So I guess it's within... Wow. Okay. And then you can vote for the next game. So, I don't know. Okay, that's pretty sweet. Let's see. I mean, we can try it again later. I mean, I don't want to overplay it, so that it's just something to look forward to for when, you know, we have our break at the top of the hour. So it's something to do. I thought it would be kind of fun. I'm trying to come up with ways to increase AFK activity, because I know there's sometimes I have to run away and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll at the top of every hour, or whenever we need an ad break, even if I have to get up and take a call, I'll keep it up there for 15-20 minutes. You guys can vote on whatever you want. I just don't want it to be like it's just a screaming in the background. I'm trying to come up with different things. This is good because I feel like my spark is returning. Anyway, how are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, I was on a call last night, and I stayed at my computer, so I ended up building those ramps of concrete to the left. So this mission's done. You just drove up there, scanned, and it was over. So there's a whole patch of... Where is it? Of concrete right here for when we need it. Like a whole bunch. And then I did driving around the south. I didn't realize it was going to open up the whole map, but I left all the big things. I haven't done anything else. So, establish a reliable route between the yacht club and the port. I thought we might start with that. So we will do that first. We just have to, well, create a reliable route from, you know, from here to there. And it looks like it's pretty simple. 70. Thank you for the 70 streams in a row. I appreciate it. I also spent part of the day, since it was a bit quieter at work, I spent part of the day adding my library to Goodreads. I think Sadie and Adrian had suggested it a long time ago. So I added all the books there so I can get other suggestions through the site. So that was cool. Let's see. Plot route. Start plotting. This one should be pretty simple. I don't think I'm expecting any issues here, because the road is well put together. There are no issues here. Hopefully there are no issues here. Like, it won't get stuck in the sand over there. It could. We will see. But I hope everybody's doing well. Our second to the last stream of 2025. Wait, nope. Okay. Oh, really? Is it a busy day? Yeah. Infrastructure app. Bring objects to the zone. We have to bring these 3. Okay, let's do this. We'll drive over there with the... Oh, the one thing I did do... Oh, an extra 30 minutes? Well, I mean, at least he had stuff he had to do. I sold our lower level, our tier 2 level asphalt and rollers, and I got the tier 3 ones. So we have better ones here. So we'll have wider roads, which is great. All right, so let's deploy this beauty. Nope, that is not the one I wanted to deploy. That is not the one I wanted to deploy. I wanted to deploy... I was trying to find a tier 3 of this one, but I don't know where it is, so I didn't really grab it. We want... the mule. Oh, oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a problem, huh? Sure. That is certainly a problem. All right. So let's drive our behinds over there. Well, there's some of the trucks coming. Probably get out of the way. Yeah, honking at me. Didn't even have differential or all-wheel drive on. Not that we really need it here, but I like having it on anyway. It works out well. Okay, well, yesterday was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad we're getting back to this. I'm excited about it. What's up, Trendy? You're excited about what? About this game?
I'm not sure that us borrowing these motors was arranged with the owners beforehand.
Well, they're ours now.
Doing this to save the entire region, and they'll be properly compensated down the line. I'm almost sure. So it's a win-win for everyone involved. Plus, they're not using these at the moment anyway.
Yeah. We'll take them. How you doing, Trendy? They're ours now. I have decided that it will be a goal of mine, eventually, not anytime soon, to own 1,000 books. Why do I say that? Because I want to officially have a library in my home. I feel like that would... Because I think what is it? It's 1,000 books to be considered to have a proper home library. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. What's up, Odie? How you been, man? It's good to see you. It's good to see you, sir. At least this name's still okay for you, right? You know what? It's really good to see you. I'll tell you, there are a handful of people that I have missed seeing their names in chat, and you're like right at the top of the list. So for those that are not aware, that do not remember, aside from the Dork Bolt and, you know, 2 other original emotes, Odie is the main, like, he is the artist for all of our beloved cloud emotes. So, if you have a favorite or multiple favorites, please post them in chat because, you know, they are great. Speaking of emotes, I'm gonna have to look through the bit emotes because Minecrush, I still owe you. Yeah, I still owe you like all the way up to like the 900,000 emote slot. And we still have slots open. I haven't looked at that at all. It's good to see you, Odie. We definitely have to catch up soon. Quirky and I spoke a little bit via DMs, believe it or not, a while ago when that whole debacle was going on. But I hope things are going well for you, man. It's good to see you. Yeah. Yeah. It's a beautiful thing. Oh, what does that say? Well, okay, I can click on it here in a second. Let me just make this delivery and I can take a look. What it says. Oh, really? What in wait, which old stomping grounds? You say old stomping as in Virginia or like in Tampa? Oh, no kidding. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Virginia. Fascinating. Okay, let me see what that says. How many books to be considered a library? Sure. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I get your point. There's no mention of a number. Other resource state you need 500 or 1,000 volumes to qualify. 500 to 1,000. Okay. I think 1,000 is a nice solid number, but I guess I could start with 500. You know what? All the power to you. You should. I mean, granted, it's more expensive, but, you know, hey. Depending on where you are in Virginia, you know, I mean, there are people that you know that live in that area. 1,100? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I need 1,100. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. And it's significantly cheaper than Lego. Actually, no, not necessarily. Let's say the average price of a book is $20 times 1,100. Yeah, that's $22,000 worth of books. No, I could see that being comparable to the collection that we have here. Oh, yeah. Actually, significantly less in regards to value. That's interesting. That's cool. Infrastructure route. Where's this route? Oh, to the port? Really? That's it? To the port? Start plotting. Okay, well... Alright, well that has to be moved for sure. That has to be opened. Well, so here's the thing. Oh yeah, so that's right. Odie is not up to speed. So Odie's known me for years. All right, I found my love for reading this year. And like really found my love for reading this year. I've read 26 books. Also, Odie, that's our Lego collection has exploded. Like, let's see if I can bring up the app again. Is it the droid cam thing here? Will this still work? Okay, look. Look at this. You haven't been here in quite a while. So, I don't know if you've been here since I moved to my new place earlier, or like a year and a half ago. Anyway, look at this. Would you look at Huh? Up there, and all of this over here. And then we got this, and then all that, and then we have this over here, and there's still 2 other ones in the other room. It's, yeah. Yep. Yes, yes. There are quite a few people to blame for this. Quite a few people. To the point where, here's the thing, there's a rule. Throne wish list, if anything gets sent through that, Minecraft, yeah. If anything gets sent on Throne wish list from this day forward, there will be hell to pay. That is what's going to happen here. Just letting you know, in general, it is a rule, and it will be followed. Ooh, a crane. So I was thinking a good spot for that would be over the door, because I don't have a lot of wall space in here, and I don't want light to reflect in my face. And since I don't want to put it near in front of me here, because light will reflect, but also I want you to be able to see you on stream. So I'm thinking about getting this connection that will go over the door, so I can hang it on the back of it. But I want to make sure it's snug, that every time I open and close the door, it's not going to rattle around. I thought that might be a good place, because I'm too afraid to mess with it too much, because that thing is that is a gorgeous piece of art. Yeah, Shatter. What's up, Shatter? Holy what's happening? These ages from a forgotten era. What's up, Shatter? How you been? Oh yeah, I love Aerith. Of course, we still haven't finished the second part of Final Fantasy VII, but you know, we'll get there. How you been? Oh my god. All right, let's get all this stuff moved out of the way. There's a lot of good stuff here. Look at all these goodies. I moved them all here. Oh, no kidding. Actually, I should get the other crane. That would be better. Let's retain this. Get the big kahuna. The big kahuna. Deploy. No kidding. Good for you. That's amazing. You have certainly been busy. Oh, I'm happy for you. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome. As I look around at my plane over here. That's so freaking cool. Here's the thing. I have no more room for Lego. It's going to take me 2 weeks just to move this room to a different location. All right. The problem we have now are books, okay? Sure, Lego is fun. We build everything we get on stream. However, the books, I needed to buy 2 bookshelves to fill all the books that have been sent. Now, thankfully, I have a lot of space now for more books. That's the problem. At the moment. Because I have been reading furiously. Alright, let's just move all this over here. Might take a little bit of time, but that's okay. Are the Billy bookshelves? Could it be those? I've always wanted those. The ones that close. Oh my god, I would sell part of my soul to get 1 or 2 of those. 100%. Those things are gorgeous. My friend bought a couple of them for their home. Oh my, to have glass doors that just close around the books. Oh my god. That's kind of the dream, is to have part of a room. They're too flimsy? I mean, are there better bookshelves to easy fix? Oh, okay. No doors, but they're okay. They're thin. Oh, okay, so that's the thing. I'm still living in an apartment. Brandon, this is a very big apartment. This is one of the nicest this is the nicest apartment I've ever had. It's like 1,200 square feet, 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, all for myself. It's wonderful. But no doors. I mean, I guess I don't have to have doors, but I like the idea of them being closed and kind of protected, you know? They're not deep. Oh, okay. I see. And never mind. That's going to be taken out of context. 100% would be taken out of context. See, I'm learning. I'm stopping myself. I'm stopping myself. Yeah. Listen, I did not say anything of the sort. Now, I will tell you, just on a side note, I have changed the stream as of today, where there will no longer be pre-roll ads or any ads of the sort throughout your watching and watching experience here. But we will have scheduled ads at the top of every hour. But I'm going to have an AFK game up while I'm gone, because I don't like the idea, and I should have done this a while ago, of somebody showing up, or they're new to the stream, or they're coming back and they just want to start talking immediately. Because let's be honest, how many of you, probably not many, if you were to show up to the stream or any stream, would you want to sit through 3 minutes of ads? You'll probably say, all right, I'm just going to come back another time or whatever. You wouldn't even say hi. And that's okay. I don't blame you. I do the same thing. I'm trying to limit that, because sometimes people want to drop in. They want to say hi. They want to say something for 5 minutes and they want to leave, or they want to put up a lurk. That's fine. And the amount of people that probably have wanted to say hi over the last few years that haven't, well, those days are over. Yeah, exactly. So I got rid of that. So I picked up a game called Kukaro, where it doesn't cost anything. You don't have to sign up for anything. I think you can if you want, but your character levels up over time. It's just a bunch of mini games you can play against people in chat, and I can add bots to it too. And you get different skins and stuff like that. So yeah, you've never seen this game before? It is a lot of fun. We're doing storm repair, and I have the driving wheel here, and I'm using my keyboard and mouse for the crane just because it's easier. BRB? Okay, we'll be here. In case you get lost, it's 3 lefts, which, you know, turns into a right. 3 rights don't make a wrong, but 3 rights make a left. Don't forget that. Very important. Very important. So we're clearing out this concrete because I need this path clear to send trucks through later on. And we're going to convert all this concrete over to slabs eventually. What's up, Shaman? This actually does not look like... This doesn't look like concrete. So we're gonna put this here. Why would ads be starting in 4 minutes and 50 seconds? It's supposed to do it every hour. That's not happening. Nope. Hell no. Something is clearly not right. No. No, 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 no. Nope. Hell no. I'm not doing it every 30 minutes. Screw that. That is not gonna happen. We're not playing that game. No way. Every 2 seconds. Like, we just did it 30 minutes ago. That's crazy. That's absurd. Ain't doing that. No way in hell. Why would I do that? Why would I run 30 seconds manually? Like, I already have it set up. Clearly, I didn't do something right. Obviously. And it's all your fault, chat. It's 100% on all of you. Clearly. This has nothing to do with me. 3 minutes per hour. Okay, I did that. Oh, wait. Every hour. Done. Okay. Perhaps that'll do it. Yes, there were. Oh, yeah. Well, if you're subscribed, they don't affect you, do they? 145 streams in a row, you poor fool. Why would you do something like that? Okay, so I had to set it to manual. Longer ads, less often. Let's see if it does anything this time. If we see another pop-up in 5 minutes, maybe we'll just do it and get it out of the way. But here's the thing. When it happens, I won't do anything. If you see 3 minutes of ads, that's the thing. I will not do anything, or you're gonna miss something. It'll force me to get up, get away, or like I'll go get some water, I'll do something, but I will not be here where you miss anything important. Not that anything we do here is important, but you know, I just wanted to point that out. See, look, it's starting in 4 minutes. I don't, why? Why? I don't understand. Like, that's stupid. Clearly, the automatic thing took precedence over whatever was going on there, so... I think what I will do is I'll snooze it again. We're gonna split this up. I don't want to keep going through the... no. I should probably move... No, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Like, these on the side here are fine. Seems like these need to just get moved. Ad stream? Yeah, we'll do this whole thing. Every time a book is sent, I'll play an ad. You'll be torturing yourselves. How come you have an hour worth of ads? I don't know. Ask the person who sent me books on Throne. What a stupid idea. Okay, I think that's enough room. I think that's plenty of room. So we can do this. And we will... I think we can actually just drive this thing. And continue to look at anything that will be in the way. We probably need the crane anyway. Okay. Yeah, because this door right here needs to be open. Are you freaking kidding me? Who just did that?
Sent via throne.com.
Who just did that? Who the hell just... What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? I said... Not allowed. Did I not say that? There are no books... who the hell just did that? I told you. No books. And what just happened? Books. Did I not make myself perfectly clear? How dare you? How freaking dare you? Who did that? Who did that? The Reria Revelations. Okay, yeah, I really wanted that one. I want to read those really badly. Okay, Anonymous. You get a pass. So I thought about... So here's the thing. I am open to the possibility of possibly going back to SnowRunner after we 100% this game if it gets popular enough where we want to do more driving stuff. I'm in the middle of a revamp and a plan to get the stream back in order. And we got to clear these out of the way. Oh, well, that's probably a better way to do it. We need to clear these things out of the way anyway. Okay. A book report? I will happily give you a book report. But I will not write a book report. We can talk about it. I will not write a book report. Screw that. You can't make me do it. And if you made me do it, I'd write it on ChatGPT and then tell you that I did it. Because this is not school anymore. All right? Hell no. What's up, Z? How you doing? How's the little one? Thank you very, very, very much for the books. Alaska? Oh, yeah, that was a good map. Once you get to the tougher snower one, that's where it became a problem. That's where it got pretty tough. Alaska's a good map. All right. Let's move. Now look, I don't want to make anybody feel insignificant, but these things in front of us here are very relatable to me. All right? Just saying. Nobody has to feel bad. I don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable, but that's just the reality of the situation. All right? Just letting you know. Yes. Oh, wait. There's an ad break now. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on! That is stupid. I totally forgot about that. This wasn't supposed to happen. Is this going to work? Laughs in turbo. Yeah, if you have turbo, it's fine. Why isn't the game showing up? I don't understand. There we go. Okay, so here's what happens. Games. AFK. All right, so, like, for example... Oh... Try to isolate yourself every night to save neighbors from a contagion. Okay, great. So... I spawned... So all you have to do is exclamation point Pukoro to play. That's how it's gonna be. And... And then you pop up on stream. I can add a couple of bots. Like 3 bots. It doesn't cost anything. You just add yourself in. And then... That's it. There's Shatter. And you'll get... The more you play, the more skins you'll get, supposedly. I think from what I saw. It takes a minute, yeah. It's a little slow. Alright, so it says it's ready. And then, I guess, we start. So, I don't know how this works. But, it said the commands are on the top left. It says, exclamation point 0 for plaza, and then you have 1, 2, 3. Like, you can choose which room you want to go to. There's room 11, 10, 7, and 6 that's open. I guess you just... type in chat, and you have 40 seconds to choose for this particular game. Well, we're gonna see what happens to Z and Shatter, because they're still in the plaza. They're like, screw this, I don't care. Oh, here it comes. Who's dead? Day 1. Keep quarantine. The game will end when no one is infected. Okay, I don't know what happened there. To the death! Let's see. So I guess if you're a subscriber, there are bonuses Like, for this particular game, your viral resistance will go up and you have a colored name tag. So if you subscribe, again, nobody has to subscribe. This is a free channel. Shatter's still out in the open. I don't know what's gonna happen here. Patient Zero are showing their first symptoms. Oh, Mind Crush is infected. Mind Crush is Patient Zero. Too many target. Wow. I guess somebody gets infected. Somebody random has to get infected to start. Chatter's just like, I'm staying out in the open. I don't care. Oh, 3 people are in trouble. Mind Crush, Totoro, and Shatter are all infected. So, anybody who... You didn't know you had to do anything. Well, I mean, that's fair. That's crazy. And yet somehow you got infected towards the end by just not moving. Chatter's just like twitching out in the middle. Oh, there we go. Somebody died. Who died? Serious, you're right. Mind Crush is dead. Goodbye. F you. Hey, look, this is what happens. And look, this particular game mode might not be popular for you all. I just picked a random one. There are other ones where you have to avoid spikes, and you actually fight bosses as a group. So and the more we play the games, you know, when I'm on a break, I might be gone for 5-10 minutes or so, and you still get infected. Yeah, even if you heal, you will not be immune. Who healed? How were you able to heal? Totoro healed. Okay, I don't understand. I guess Totoro won. Let's see what happens. I'm just gonna keep hitting skip because I don't know. Virus has been eradicated. Did Totoro just survive? He did. Wow. Good for you, Z. I believed in you from the beginning. And then you can vote on whichever game you want next. So, by just doing the letter. But I could see this being fun. Yeah, I know. It's new. There might be better games for this, but I thought it would be pretty cool to come up with some other ideas, but I'm trying not to, you know. Actually, let's do this. I'm trying not to people experience lag.
Hey, look at that pile of
ads,
pipes.
not lag.
I wish we could somehow help the port get rid of them, just to make the place clean and all. Definitely not in any way related to any recycling bonuses whatsoever.
Oh, it helps if I actually put the anchors down, you know? That's what a professional would do. And we all know I'm a professional. Right, chat? Right. Don't we know it? You know it, and I know it. Of course, I might have to drive this up a little bit more. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. We shall move closer. Obviously, we will be recycling all these anyway. But for the moment, we're just going to get them out of the way here. Because I want to get that route moving along. But what I'll probably do, just to kind of sync up the ads and stuff, I'll take a break in 20 minutes. So I can assure everything's set up for the top of the hour. Or I just wait till the bottom of the hour. Who cares? It doesn't really matter. Why do that? That's dumb. I've already done the ads. I want to see if it actually lasts the hour anyway. Unless I get a call or something, which I might. Move the pipe. Cannot believe you sent me more books. Why? You've broken rule number 1. Crashed my cab. But it didn't. My cab isn't vulnerable. Just like my resolve. Just like my resolve. Okay, so that's done. That should have opened up a route to the port. Yeah, that's good. This is in good shape here. Okay, good. So I'm going to leave the crane over here. And we're going to look at this route at the moment. Now, all of these have to be moved too. I think we can... Let's look at the following. Objectives. Vehicles, bridges, no. You completed. Okay, this is all done. Let's cancel the route and clear out these points, because I don't want vehicles running around when we don't need them to be running around. It just takes up space. So we'll look at completed again. We shouldn't have anything else. That's good. Okay, steel pipes to the port. Start plotting. Plotting. All right, so we'll make a little route here. And we'll do it this way, and we can drive it straight through here. All this beautiful work that we did. This hard work. This time-consuming effort that took place to ensure that this truck makes it successfully to its destination. Chat, what would you all do without me? Probably cry. Probably cry. Okay, so that's underway. Next, objectives. Clear the driveways of the port. All right, let's do this. Let's jump in this thing here. All right. Attach. No. These controls are different. Oh, because it's blocking a road. I see. I guess there's a route here we could clear out. And we have quite a few. I feel as though this is going to take too long. And that we should just use the crane that's over here. I feel like that would be better. You think? I think so. Controls are easier than the giant crane over there. Alright, so that's done. Now we'll have more money coming in. Back on the outside. You can. Okay, well, can we get up here? That would be great if we could. And not that way. Well, we'll just go around. You can. I'm just thinking that doing it this way will be easier. More efficient, you know? Like how efficient it is when people don't send books on Throne. Uh-huh. I bet you ponder that one for a while. Yeah, this is going to be way quicker. Especially have a lot more reach this way. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that skill. You see? Not only did we place the other one, and I know it was on its side, but that was done intentionally because I wanted to redirect the other container to perfectly line up with the other one. I am that good. Okay? I am that good. Professional at its finest. Nobody can do what I do. I'm just that good. You all know it. You can deny it to yourselves, but you'd just be fooling yourselves. Look at that. Look at that. Nobody does it better. Nobody does it better. Fragile? No, that's Fragile. Christmas Story covered that years ago. You need to learn Italian better. Look at that. Look at that. That's what it stands for. Very good. You looked up the meaning. All right, last one. Although we're going to have to move these other ones out of the way too, because if we need access to this road, we're going to have to... Get those out of the way. I don't know if we're going to need access to the road, but... could probably just leave this alone for right now. All right, that's done. That is done. Infrastructure, this is operational. Okay, so that's going to be running for a while. Objectives. Explore the sinkholes near the port. Repair the radio tower. All right, let's go look at some sinkholes, shall we? To the north. Da 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 da. Is this the way we can go? Technically, yes. It appears we can. All right. Let's head to some unexplored territory. The tracked dump truck. We had a lot more than that. I had over 100 grand saved up, but... Wait, that's a sinkhole over here. Is it better to... Oh, I guess we can go this way. Sure can. We already have the track dump truck. Unless there's a different one that did not come with the game. That... Alright, there's that one taken care of. But I already have one in my arsenal. Take care, Shouty. Yeah, it's good to see you too. Really good to see you, man. Congratulations again, Captain. That's awesome. There's a smaller one. We could take a look. We could take a look-see. Keep going. Yeah, no problem. Take care. See, Mind Crush? See how easy it is to have a nice, respectable conversation? It's not that difficult. You could learn from these people. You could learn from these people. Instead of being a giant troll hell-bent on driving me absolutely out of my mind. Wouldn't that be something? Okay, so clearly this was not the way to go. So we're going to go back here. Retain this. Let's look at the shop, because I'm curious what you were talking about. Which one? No, not that. Which one were you speaking about? The road tab. Talking about this one? No, it can't be that one. This one? This heavy one? I own this one. That's the one I thought you were talking about. It has to be that one. The small one? This one? The 65,000, or am I missing the other one? Or this one here you're talking about? This tiny one? How would I do with this thing? It's a little baby. What can I do with 5 tons? I can hold more in my hands. Not really. It's an exaggeration. You get my point. Do you like it because it's cute? You think it's adorable? A good explorer? Okay. I mean, what is a better explorer than what we're using right now? That's what I'd like to know. Okay. That's... No, well, I don't mind tracks anymore because we're going to use mouse and keyboard for that. Listen, sir, I'm used to holding 5 tons every time I go to the bathroom. Just saying. This is not a shocking conversation. So, just figured I'd point that out. All right, so we're gonna go this way, and then we'll head, which is the best way to go here. I guess we want to take this road here. That's where we want to go. Okay, where were we? Right. If we go back to the store here, okay, the shop, what's the best scout? I mean, this one looks like a really good one. It does. I think we had that one in SnowRunner. I don't see how this is a 3, 4, 4, and 1. A 5. Okay, this one might be worth it, but I don't need that. I don't need the trailer. 3, 4, no. I have this one here, which is 4, 5, 4, and 1. I don't see what could possibly be better than that. I feel like for the moment we have the best scout. Just saying. It moves quick. It's got thick tires. Unless it gets wrapped up on boulders, which is going to be a problem for anything that we drive. That is a boulder. That is still a boulder. So we're going to that other sinkhole, and then we have to repair the... radio tower. Another heavy crane. But we got a good dozer. There's a plane here. A second heavy crane? Why would we need a second one if we have a really good first one? I know that's not the best crane in the game, but it's like second. What would be the benefit of having a second crane? Get off the throne list. I get notifications when too many people check it. I'm not stupid. Get out of there. I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna turn it off. I'll do it. Oh, sure. No, we can definitely do that. Wait, this isn't... We're going in the wrong direction here. I mean... Okay. That was not the way I wanted to go. Well, I guess we could... We're gonna have to go back here and then make a left. All right, so we were in the right area. Let's do it again. All right. Imagine if I had an Indiana Jones hat that I just put on for these adventures. That would be cool. I would gladly wear that for channel points. That'd be great. I would enjoy that very much. Okay, what are we working with over here? 170 meters. This area has certainly seen better days. I think we found where we needed to be. Okay. Well, I do like the addition of... Okay, so you see the oil reflection? That's pretty cool. Like, even on the stone, on the concrete here, you can see, like, the oil. That's pretty sweet. I mean, granted, it's disgusting and gross, but... Alright, so this doesn't have power. We're gonna have to add power for sure. But... Deliver object. So we need to pick up the object from here and bring it there. And what better tool to use than our awesome crane? So, well, it depends on the object, though. What's the object? No, I guess we could use the smaller one. Is there a better version? Maybe we already have it. Of the mule? I'm curious. Is this as good as it gets for, like, a medium... Because that is something I'd buy right away. There's a DLC mule. Is there? This one? The kit. The cargo crane. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd buy this one. And then we sell the other one. I don't need the other. It's the same price. Mule T1. Trailblazer. I don't need this. Take the money back. Hell yeah. Deploy. Oh, beautiful looking. Hell yeah. It looks fancier. Better tires. Backup equipment that you can't use. Love it. Gotta love it. Alright. Surprised they did it this way. I know they were trying to simplify the customization, but... There's a SAR van too. So I noticed that. I did notice that. There's 3 SAR vehicles. The van. Yeah, but the van's not going to be any good. That can't be any good. So here's what I'll do. When it comes to the time where we have an ad break, when I see the warning, when there's like 2 minutes left, I'll open up the game. I'll start it. And obviously if you're subscribed, you can just join right away. Or if you've memorized the command, doesn't really matter. I'll take my break. You'll have your AFK game until I get back, and then we continue. I think that's a solid plan. And we can always change the game. If there's something that you all would like to play instead, or if you see something that's more enjoyable than that particular title, then, you know, we could, I can look into that. I want to make sure you all have fun while I have to take off for a break. So, you just let me know if you find anything better than what we're doing. by all means, let me know. Because I was trying to research some stuff. Okay, what's happening? All right, to the radio tower. Now, the question is, what is the best route to take to get to the radio tower? We have to get to, once we get to the lock.
It's a nice change of pace to see a place that's not falling apart here. I guess even sinkholes know better than to open under supply depots. Or they like taller structures. Like that newly built radio tower that got swallowed by one. That's why they had to reactivate the old one, which we need to fix. But sometimes there's no fixing the old things. And it's better just to let it go. Let's hope that's not the case this time.
That's how I feel about Mine Crush. Okay. Let's see. Looks like we have to go here. Oh, we'll do here. We'll go up this way. And this way. That should be good. I hope he didn't hear that. I feel like he'll be pretty pissed about that one. Probably missed that. He'll get over it. It's fine. So, how's everybody doing? You're all pretty quiet in the back there. Wait. Did I pass where we needed to go? No. But I was about to. That crash was intentional. It's by design. Alright, we'll fix this radio tower. Off-road we go. What could possibly go wrong here? Looks pretty good. No issues that I can see. Our radio tower. Yeah, piece of cake. No problem. Professionals to the end. All right, radio tower done. You get a whole new series of missions now.
Well, it's the moment of truth. I always wanted to say that. The port is all but ready to receive the massive shipments we're waiting for to fix the oil production around here. Only one minor issue remains. Well, a few minor issues. And here's where you come in. You need to fix the pipelines around the port and prepare a proper route through its territory. Nothing you haven't done before. But now it's really important. If If you can't do this, we're facing an ecological disaster and rising gas prices. The company sure does care about those.
Okay. We have to connect electricity there. So we're gonna have to run power through here. Probably head up this way. Cut across the track if we even can do that. Pull it there, continue it on through, and then pull it there. That's gonna be a hell of a job. Now, the pipes we have to replace are where? Where's the piping system? Okay, there's a pipe there and there. Okay, we can do that first. And all we have to do is bring these pipes from over here, and we'll be fine. So what we're going to do is grab the weight. Now, is there a better, longer truck? That's what I'd like to find. I don't know if there is. I mean, there's this one. That would be significantly better. That's 8 tons. The semi-truck can do 20. But this is the only one that they have. This is a 7. That's an 8. No, I guess this is the one we gotta use. It's not wide, but there's nothing that we have that's wide either. And also, we're gonna be on asphalt the whole time, so we'll be fine. The only problem is that this doesn't have any... It has really shitty traction. It's got no differential. It's got no... No four-wheel drive. The heavy transport? Yeah, but I don't think there's anything that would lock that into place. That's the thing. The problem with the heavy transport is that there's no walls. So I don't think that would work. Wait, I guess this would be pretty good. Yeah, I forgot about that. Marie, thank you for the 5 streams in a row. Appreciate that. Mulchers. Oh. You're talking about this one? Heavy transport? Yeah, this won't work. I'm pretty well. How are you? Nah, it's fine. What we have is gonna work just fine. Now, is this mission completed? Because I know we're gonna crash here, but that's okay. Going well. Going well. This is... Alright, so there's still a reward that's remaining. Yeah, it should strap, but they're also pipes, so they're going to move around. Now, granted, this particular pipe is too big. These are very big pipes. We might be able to get 2 of them, maybe 3 on here. We only need these 2 right now, so what I'm going to do is just spin around. We're going to make a U-E. Hopefully we don't get into trouble with the trucks that are going to be on the way, but we'll see. And just to make things easier, we're going to retain the crane, deploy. Very good. Oh, that's a wall. No, definitely not. Okay. Deploy. Nice. You might only be able to do one at a time, and that's probably for the best. I don't think we need a lot of these anyway in order to get the pipes that we need. So this could end up working out pretty well for us. Don't we have like a driving emote or something? I think we do. Yeah, I haven't done anything like that. Just like that. 2 steel pipes. Done. Okay. So now we're going to go back here. And we're going to get this. Retain. Deploy. We've already got everything we need. That gives us basically 2.5, almost 2.5 pipes. This is great. We are on a roll here. Look at this. Would you look at this? We are firing on all cylinders. That was a pun, because these are cylinders. I just wanted to point that out. And get a really cheap laugh out of all this, because that was funny. I don't care what you all say. That was funny. Okay? Thank you. If you didn't think that was funny, you need to take a hard look in the mirror and really think about your lives. Okay? Captain Dad Joke. You know what? I like that. That is a title I could live with. You know who really loves my dad jokes? He'll never admit it publicly, but you know who really enjoys them? Mine Crush. He loves them. He tells me in private all the time how much he adores the effort I put into them. And I I have to say I appreciate the honesty. I feel like it's time that the rest of you admit the same. It's good for your health. Is good for your health. Okay, now pipes. We're going to go around the back side here. And we have a pipe here. Gotta go around the back side. Shut up. Not funny. Stop being unprofessional. No patience for those shenanigans. You know what? Let's see the other one. It was relaxing because I didn't do anything. I went out for sushi. I did. Went out for sushi. How was everybody's holiday? No, 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 no. No, no. Aha! No. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. In the 70s? Yeah. Pretty nice, right? I enjoyed it. Of course, it'll be in the 40s or something on New Year's Eve here. Alright, that's done. Now we need a route from where? From the port to the terminal? Really? That's it? That's a simple route. Of course, we don't want the tracks smashing into each other, but, you know, we'll see what happens here. In the 30s? That's crazy. Okay, so this is the last truck that needs to be... Let's wait until this makes a delay. Actually, no, we can just send it now. Forget it. Something tells me this thing's gonna smash into the other one, you know? Are they gonna miss each other? Oh, snap! They just missed each other. Beautiful. All right, we're going to have ads in less than 5 minutes. So... Alright, so there's still one more. I hope this door here is not going to cause a problem. It shouldn't. Nope, we're good. Okay. So that's doing its thing. Oh, we have access to metal bridges now. Sick. That's a new one. I don't remember that being an option. Objective completed. Port. Ooh, we have a ferry boat. Holy crap, what's all this? Did we just get 3 new vehicles? There's no way. There's no freaking way.
I was expecting more jobs for you once help arrived. After all, someone has to help the helpers. Otherwise, how are they going to help anyone? But this has gotten way out of hand. My entire desk is covered with printouts. It'll take me a while to sift through it all. But I found some requests you can take care of in the meantime. I guess I'll just send them over to you in a batch. You're a self-starter, right?
What the hell? This is awesome. That's so cool. We have a new dozer? We do. Okay, that's pretty sick. There's a good version in the garage now? Is there? Chop. Where? This one? Oh, hell yeah. Done. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Let me retain this one. And then let me get the game up because we're gonna... It is. Drell, appreciate the lurk. Okay, chat. In a minute, we're gonna have ads. Like I said, this is the new thing we're gonna do every hour because I don't want anybody to have to deal with pre-roll ads because they suck and it's bullshit. So, I'm bringing up this, and I will throw up an AFK game, and let's do the color one. Okay. I'll be back. Best of luck. Exclamation point. Kukoro to spawn in. Kukoro, and then you'll pick the number that you want to, you know, we'll put some bots in there too. And I'll see you in a bit. Nice, Atrin. Nice. And then you all didn't even vote on the next game. What a bunch of punks. Well done. Well, we're back anyway. Love it. Love it. Cool. It's working. I also didn't put up a BRB screen. Oh. That's besides the point. Okay. What's up? How you doing, Atrin? Who's it? Deliver the utility truck. Are you serious? I have to deliver. Are you serious? I have to deliver it here? Are you joking? Oh, hold on. That's not so bad. Because we already have concrete there. That's right. We already have concrete there. Of course, I hope that's going to be enough. I hope it will be. I don't know if this will work. Well, you know what? Hush. Not a word, not a peep out of you, okay? Not a peep out of you. I think I can get it there once we get up the bridge. That's what I think. Now, where is this utility vehicle? Right there. All right. Sissy horn. Infrastructure. Is anything completed? That's still running? Yes. Cancel route. Clear. What about the other one? The other one's still running? Still running. Okay. Let's go. Let's get over there. Will we do it first try? Or will we fail miserably? Leave your answer in the comments below. We're gonna fail miserably. No. I'm gonna be confident. I am a professional, and we will succeed the first time. And I will rub it in all of your faces. Do you know why? Because I am a professional. I know what I'm doing. I'm comfortable here. I have Princess Donut with me. All right? We can pull this off without question. If I fail this mission, then I will no longer call myself a professional. There's a lot of pressure now. A lot of pressure. I am a pro. Thank you, sir. Thank you. What's up, Superman? How you doing? We'll follow that, man. What's going on? In fact, I'm gonna do this now before I forget. Hold on. Hold on just a second. Don't panic. Don't panic. Just got off work and you're exhausted. You know what else? My truck is also exhausted. Get it? 'Cause Thank you. Okay, now that's working. Did you get the joke? Exhausted because the truck has an exhaust. I think it's hilarious. I'm just saying. I think I'm very funny. It's too powerful. Turns you into a Sith Lord. You couldn't possibly be a Sith Lord because you pronounced Kashyyyk Kayak. You wouldn't make it through being an acolyte, all right? So let's relax just a little bit here. Villain arc started. Okay. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Feeling good. I will rue the day. Well, I know. Well. I'll be over here rueing. Who even says rue the day? Like, the 1600s want their word back. Like, what the hell is that about? Rue the day. All right. Will we make it? Or will we falter? This is the moment of truth. Getting up to the top is step number 1. Okay? Listen, the only good thing to come out of France within the last 20 years is Expedition 33. Okay? So let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. But at the same time, where's the lie? Okay, we made it up here. Great. But now we have to cross the stream, which you're never supposed to cross the streams. But let's see if we can do this. I don't think we... I think we can. I think we can do this. Yeah, but cheese has been around for a long time. Okay. Here we go. Perfect. I like what I'm seeing here so far. Now, how deep is the water across this little gap here? That's my question. Oh, we're fine. We got this. I'm still a professional. Fuck yes. Piece of cake. Piece of cake.
These guys aren't big on wasting time. That dig is large enough to hide a pyramid. No wonder they needed that truck. Something tells me we're going to be hearing more from them. That could keep things interesting.
Next. I would just have to get this to the next destination. Which, now here's the thing. Can we get this there without a problem? We should be able to. The problem is that this has no... Well, what do we get at level 14? That's the question. The only thing we have is low gear. We have no differential lock. We have no... Yeah. Oh, Super Anthony, I spoke with your next guest recently. And she's excited about it. So that was a very solid choice. And I look forward to seeing that whenever that comes out. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Outstanding choice. You got her before I did, because I'm not doing mine anymore. Now, that doesn't mean I won't eventually. I still might bring that back. That would be pretty cool. But a lot of things would have to work out for me to want to do that. Like, this whole thing here would have to be in great shape again for me to even consider that.
Not many folk like cleaning up their own mess, like these oil spills, and even fewer like cleaning up someone else's mess. So you have the right to grumble. But there's something to keep in mind. You're not cleaning up after someone. You're helping Mother Nature. I keep telling this to myself every night. And sometimes I even
It would be
fall
cool.
asleep. The
Well, because,
magic of
yeah,
self-suggestion.
we could have you on again, and I could bring Cheese back, and yeah, that would be pretty fun. Kern, I'm sure we could get her on. I had 2 to 3 other people already lined up. Actually, this truck has decent traction. I have to say, this is pretty good. As we tap the ground with the front. So, have you done your first ARC stream yet? Or is that soon? Have you been practicing offline or whatnot, or not quite yet? It went really well? Yes! Hell yes! That's awesome to hear. You had a good time? Oh, fuck yes, that's awesome. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, hold on. We have the ability to tow if we had to. Okay, will this drain something, or? Okay. 14. Oh, it's draining. Wait, is it draining? It is draining. Oh, cool. Okay, so we have access to a new... I really like that. Oh, it's still draining. Check that out. Cool. Oh, I love this about RoadCraft. It just opens up new areas. Bring the pump to the oil spills. Okay, but where's the pump gotta go? Oh, it goes here? Okay, well, that's freaking easy, too. This is fantastic. This is my favorite area so far. I'm really glad. I mean, look, if you want to get together again soon to talk about more stuff, I think those chats are incredibly helpful. And you know what else might be kind of fun to do? And I was kind of going over this. I think there would be some benefits about having a group of us, a small, close-knit group, to talk about this stuff. Not like a stream team, but like a group just to kind of talk about ideas. It's kind of like, I don't want to say like an AA meeting, but it's kind of like a streamer support group. I think that would be very helpful. Granted, I do like the one-on-ones, and I think that would be a lot of fun. Because honestly, I had a great... I mean, I don't want to get into the details of what we talked about, because, you know, it's between you and I, but... not that there was anything we really couldn't talk about, but... Now, if it's something we could talk about, then I'm happy to share a little bit, but, you know, I want to also respect our conversation, so... chat, just to fill you in, like myself, you know, and a lot of other streamers that are out there, we struggle, you know? We want to put on the best show we can, but Twitch is not the same platform that it used to be. And as streamers, we got to think outside the box every now and again, you know, to find our niche or whatever it might be. I've struggled with it. I spoke to Super Anthony about it. That's part of the reason why we're back to this, because I took a full assessment of the stream, and I did the same thing with Super Anthony, and we both sat down and we said, okay, what kind of content do you love to make? Regardless of whatever the game is, what do you love to make? And we found out it's, you know, it's comedy and but you also like you like a good shooters, you know? You know what? Deathman, you're right. I will allow, and the only reason why I say this is because Minecrush isn't here right now. I will allow as many shenanigans as you would like to have for the rest of 2025. Okay? Anything and everything, go for it. You've got today and tomorrow. That's it. Done. Now, you were saying? Anyway, we had a very nice conversation. I don't know how long we spoke. Right? It felt like 3 to 4 hours. And we went through different types of games that we used AI to... We used AI to help organize all this. Went off of our prompts, of course. Hey, Kinex! Good to see you again. Also, for those that used to play with Kinex back in the day, go check out the Kinexpert on YouTube. He makes these awesome creation, like full-on coasters, like things that you only kind of dreamed about as a kid. He's still doing it. It's awesome. Anyway, it's good to see you. So we had a great conversation about what content he likes to make, but we also, and I like the prompt that Super Anthony had when we were doing it. It's like, give me a brutal, honest. I don't want to interrupt Kelly. Hold on.
Builds critical infrastructure and only has one power cable for it. It's like, golly.
Yeah, we got to wrap power after this.
Splurge on a backup power cable that will cost us a few $100, can we? And then they eat millions in losses. Classic.
So we had it give us a brutal, you know, set of opinions about which games work and which ones don't. And let's call it what it is. Valorant is not a game, and I never thought about it. Super Anthony was trying to break out into a category that does not do well with that kind of satire. Valorant is a game where people want to be the best of the best, and they don't want people goofing around because they want to win. That's just the way it is. So setting him up with a game like Ark, but it's okay, because who knows? If Star Wars Jedi didn't work out, I would have said the same thing. Wasn't my best idea. You just kind of throw stuff at the wall and hoping something sticks. I did it for 5-6 years, and I finally found something that sticked, and I wasn't even trying to... Actually, that's not true. I was trying to find something, but you never know what's going to work. And you'll find the same thing. Because here's what Super Anthony does very, very well. And I'm trying to find something that allows me to do this too. And that is finding something to automatically edit my VOD so I can upload stuff. Because I don't have the time to sit there and go through a 4-hour VOD and then short form content it. I just can't. I don't have the time. Or I have the time, but I don't want to do it. So if I can utilize AI to do that for me in some way, that'd be great.
Gosh, just take this.
I don't know what it is yet.
Now that's inspiring. Of course, the damage will take time to heal, but it's not.
There's something I can pay for monthly.
Now,
that could be worth it.
The local critters have you to thank for saving them. Thanks from me too. I'm not a critter, but still.
Increasing. You think it's only good for increasing RAM prices? I mean, that's fair. Here's the thing. I mean, look, I've utilized AI in, I think, for a lot of helpful reasons for me. You know, I've used it for a bunch of stuff. You disable edit. Well, I mean, I use it to give me library recommendations to, you know, for cooking stuff and for, like, what we were talking about here. And then dumb stuff. But I also put together that framework to help me with problem solving. So, yeah, I don't like the fact that RAM prices are going up. I mean, this is where, as a company, just make more. Granted, but if they don't have, it's not that easy. Okay, where... Oh, wait, we need to run power, don't we? We need power. Structure electricity. Plot route from where to there, from there to where? To here. Ugh, that sucks. Actually, no, that's not that bad. That's really not that bad. But I'd like to run the power first. Oh, okay. That's fair. That's not a that's a reasonable concern, you know. It's not for everybody, but I do think it's the future. Like really. Like this is a huge change. I cannot allow you to do that, Odin. Oh, that's terrifying. Oh, so we need this. Okay, well that's not a problem. I'm not worried about that. And actually, we can disable this because we can take the concrete from there. It should stack down below, hopefully. Hell yeah. Perfect. Like a deck of cards. Hey, that's okay. That's all right. I think anything at this scale can be abused and used for good. I think there'll always be negatives and positives with these type of advancements. Oh, it certainly will. But I think there's a lot of good that will come out of this if used properly. If everybody only ever used things properly, we wouldn't have a problem. Granted, we'd probably be living in a utopia, but... Plan a route. Okay. Restart the canyon gas holder. Start plotting. That goes from here to there. Now, that should be easy to do. This should be simple. But, again, this is AI. This is not AI. This is, the game driving, and I don't know how well this is going to go. So we will see what happens here. And hopefully this works out without a problem. I highly doubt it will, but we're just going to follow the tracks and hope for the best, because that is all we can do. So we're going to go this way and loop-de-loop. And then... Ta-da. Okay, let's see how this works. Oh, sure. And some people are weak-minded when it comes to this stuff, too. Like, I saw a woman that married the AI. She married an AI-created husband. Like, that's just stupid. That's completely stupid. Like, she gave the ring to the phone. Like, that's... Here's the thing. It's stupid, but I can't even say I'm surprised. It is great. I've enjoyed having conversations about philosophy with it and about when I'm reading. She divorced it. Did the phone take half? Oh, boy. A pirate ghost. All right, these trucks are moving pretty well. Let's see here. Plan a route. Now, here's the thing. We still have... We've already moved it up here. I think... I don't know. I think this could still work here, too. The problem is we'd have two overlapping routes, and I think that's an issue. And out of credit, probably. It was a burner phone. Oh, man. All right, so here's what I think we should do. While that's running, let's prepare resources. So let's go get these concrete slabs moved over. I think that's a good thing to start with. Start a marriage, same thing. Yeah, oh, sure. point is, before I totally lost track of the conversation, Super Anthony and I had a great conversation about where we both wanted our streams to go, and we have plans in place. But also with all of, you know, the things that have happened. He's been streaming for 8 years. I've been streaming. It'll be 10 years in February. For about the same, almost the same amount. You know, I lost that spark because I've been doing this for so long, and I saw what it was like to feel like where I was successful. And the fact of the matter is, the fact that I can hit the start streaming button means that, as far as I'm concerned, is good enough for me. You know, you all are still showing up, and that to me is success. You know, if at least one of you is having a good time when we're streaming, I'm honestly, I'm content with that. But I've had some very meaningful and life-changing conversations with a lot of you over the last decade, and I wouldn't change a thing. That being said, I'm trying to find the spark again, and that's part one. I'm going to be very open about what I'm trying to do. This is part one. I wanted to find a game that worked for all of us. I know a lot of you are here regardless of what I'm playing, but and that's really the end goal. Like, if I was playing, you know, Hello Kitty Island Adventure, some of you would show up to say, what the hell's wrong with you? But some of you would still show up. I'll never play that. I don't even know if that's a real game. I just heard it mentioned once. Okay, something failed. Where did it fail? Where did it fail? It failed there. That was pretty close, though. Okay. Can we do this? Okay. Good. Good. Where's the second one? Nice. Do all Lego builders also like Star Wars? No, not necessarily. Yeah, right, Odin? It is a real game? That's kind of crazy. All right, and this truck is stupid. Like, seriously, you just... Okay, so let's try this now. What if we move it over here and we delete this, and this? Then we add another point here and do it that way. This could work better for us. I mean, this is not too deep. Fantastic. Okay, we might be in good shape here. Let's get back to doing what we were doing. We are moving on. Anyway, so the whole point of this, I don't want to say a comeback, because if I'm trying to compare myself to vehicle failed. Where the hell? Why? Where did it fail? What's wrong with these stupid trucks? It failed right over there immediately? How stupid can you be? I thought the patches were kind of helping with this stuff, but apparently not. Silly. All right, so actually these slabs we can bring back over to the base close to us. It doesn't necessarily have to be. What's up, Focus? How you doing? All right, so we need 11 Oh, we need 9. Doing all right? Well, all right then. So, anyway, that being said, first step is to stick with something that I really enjoy, that I look forward to streaming every single day. And I have been incredibly excited to stream today. Not that I haven't in the past, but I'm feeling that burst of energy that I used to have when it comes to streaming. So, you know, and that's great. So that's the first thing, is finding that. And if this game works at the same time, great. Because if I don't have that spark, then it doesn't matter what I'm streaming. It's not going to make a difference. Cooler equipment. Hell yeah. True. True. Did it just succeed? I don't know if it did. Did it work? It says operational. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, good. It worked. So that's going to run. We're just going to let that run. We're going to get these pipes and slabs over in the meantime so that we can ensure that we're not getting in the way of the route when we're laying cable. Because we have to get this done anyway. So we might as well get the slabs and the pipes done. The pipes will take a little bit longer because I think we're going to need about maybe 5 or 6 of the big ones to get to 11. Once all that stuff is stored. But also, that's not... We have to make the pipes and then we have to deliver them to the base. So it's not too bad. Level 15 is what we need. Okay. Now, are there any vehicles that are really... Well, I guess we can look at the shop when we get over there. We can look at the shop. I had a great conversation with Super Anthony, so I look forward to more conversations with him and hopefully other streamers, because it's... I feel like that's step 1. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I want to drop off this concrete. We're gonna take a look at the shop because I want to see if there's any vehicles that are worth buying. And obviously, for those that are aware of vehicles that will be worth purchasing, feel free to speak up. Yeah, I know there are some that are still locked. I think I read that the other 2 maps in this particular column, they are... scouts. Okay, so that's 4. Let's take a look at this shop. So, I mean, besides, I like this car here. Now, is there any benefit to having a trailer here? I don't see the point. Why? You can't pick it up anyway. You'd have to have something loaded into here and then strapped down. What's the point? Now, granted, it's an update. I mean, it's an upgrade. Because if you look at here, it's a 4, 5, 4, and 1. And then this is a 4, 5, 4, and 2. I feel like more weight is better. So chances are I'm going to buy this one and then sell the other one. Because I like having the extra weight. You can carry the paver or roller. Carry the paver or roller. Huh? That's not very big. What do you mean? Okay, so let's keep looking here. This I have no interest in. That I have no interest in. This Tuz, absolutely. The Scout looks pretty good. I mean, that's the Thunder. It's pretty neat. I don't think I need it. Traction over the oh, sure, okay. Oh, well, there's this Scout with the trailer here. That is useful. I could see this being useful. 5.3. Like, this is really good. This could be very, very helpful. So I would be interested in picking this one up. But there's the chassis here, but it also doesn't have the trailer. So this might be worth picking up once we get the trailer, which might be one of the other maps that we were talking about. In regards to these specific trucks or specific vehicles, I mean, there's a Scout with a trailer again. I already have this equipment transporter. These are very specific. Now here's the 15. There's the ATV, which is what I'd be looking forward to. I guess that's the mobile base, maybe? The road repair, we've already got everything that we need for the moment. All this stuff is logs and be more specific. This crane here is something I'd pick up. Like, this is the better crane, I'd say, between the one that we already have, right? I mean, this is the one we have now. I'm assuming this one's better. Or is that a medium crane? Oh, this is a heavy. I don't know if this is a heavy. Might not be. But I see that the turning radius is tighter. This is just a straight up mobile crane that, you know, we don't really need. The upgraded stump mulcher. Well, once we get back to... Oh, yeah, so those kind of things, once we need trees, then yeah, it'll be worth picking that up. For now, I'm not too concerned about it. I'll upgrade those vehicles once we start doing log work. For now, we're good. I just want to buy things that we actually need at the moment. Or things that would be useful. Like the Scouts we use. So once we get to our... Oh, that's the tree one? Okay. So I've played Satisfactory before, but that was when it was early access. I haven't played since. So I'm totally up for playing it again. Down the road. But the arachnophobia mode better be on point. Because it used to be that you still heard the spider noises. And they were just pictures of GIFs of cats. But they still sounded like spiders. So if the sound of them are gone, then sure. I'll do it. Because they won't freak me out as much. Because I do not like spiders. You all know I don't like spiders. But I would certainly play Satisfactory again. Oh, actually, it wouldn't even be again. Technically, it's again, but... Yeah, I don't like spiders. At all. Rift Breaker? Oh, that'd be cool. I'd be up for that. Well, here's the other thing. I'm looking for a series of games that you all can interact with me with for our 10-year streaming anniversary. Now, I might do some stuff with crowd control where you all can mess with me. Adventure Time? I never watched that show, but I'm familiar with at least one of the characters by the look of them. Alright, so now we need 5 more. So this time, I'd like to back in. This game is way more enjoyable with a wheel, I gotta tell you. Ultrasaurus doesn't like the wheel, or thinks I'm crazy that I use the wheel. I love the wheel. Hey, Sadie. It's going well. How are you doing? It's going really well. The pictures that you have been posting with the dogs out in the snow, they are, quite frankly, breathtaking. They are absolutely amazing. I just wanted you to be aware that I have thoroughly enjoyed them. I hope you are staying warm. Oh, sure. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. We are gathering concrete for this resource mission. And then we're going to go and get the steel pipes. How many do we have in here right now? I think this is 5. I don't like that. I think it could still work, though. Max I've ever carried is 5. It's warmed up a lot. That sounds nice. Sounds nice and peaceful. I do miss the seasons. I miss the snow. I miss skiing. The thing that drove me crazy was the fact that when it was windy and freezing, when there was no snow. Or just the wind in general, when it's got a wind chill of like 0. Granted, 0. Like, whatever that would be in Celsius. It was like minus 30 or whatever the hell it would be. I don't know. I don't know those calculations off the top of my head. Minus 17, so I'm half off of my calculation there. That's a bit cold. You prefer cold and wind over snow and wind? I love the snow. Whoa, we got some air there. Okay. That was nice. Probably should have kept these bridges flat. Acceptable cold. No, I could see that. I mean, the coldest I was ever in was when my sister was living in Minot, North Dakota for work. This was very early on in her career, and we went out there for Thanksgiving, and it was like minus 25 Fahrenheit. It was freaking cold. So minus 25, I don't know what that would be in Celsius, but cold. Minus 31. Okay, yeah, that was cold. But I can only imagine what it would have been up by you when it was minus 25 by her. Granted, this was like, I don't know how many years ago now. Really, really long time ago. Okay, let's retain. And now we have to do pipes. The big pipes. So we're gonna need this. Get this into place. Actually, no, that's stupid. I'll tell you why it's stupid. Because we can only put one pipe in here at a time. So us using this makes no sense. We might as well only use the crane. This is the only thing we should be using for this. I mean, that's the time where you take hot water, you throw it up in the air, and it comes down as, you know, completely frozen. Okay. Number 1. Cool. All right. I feel like turning around with this was kind of a dumb idea, but just backed it up. But yeah, I did it with this actually. I just moved everything to the side so I can get the routes going. I know we'll need more concrete later on, but if we need it, then I can take it from here and bring it back. It's a pretty far trip, but yeah, having to keep your car warm and everything. Yeah, it's definitely got to be the annoying part. So this gives us like 1.5 on the bar. See if this works. Done. All right, now we're up to 3, just like that. Good. Yeah, we don't need that many. All right, we have another ad break in about 4.5 minutes. Again, this is a new thing we're doing because I want to limit all the pre-roll ads and all the midstream ads because they suck. So going forward, they'll end up being at the top of the hour. But what I've been doing is, again, I go AFK, I take a break, I get up and stretch, and then I'll put up a stream game, Kukaro, where it's just chat mini games that you all can play. And it doesn't cost anything. You just type in !KUKORO. I think that's what it is. And then your character levels up the more you play. You get different skins and stuff like that, but you compete against other people in chat. Do they not have block eaters in Siberia? Yeah, that's crazy. That's cold. So at about the 2-minute mark or so, I'll set this up. And we'll probably just get this next pipe attached and go from there. A whole bunch of pipes here. Yeah, and that's what I realized. This is something I should have done a long time ago. I don't want you all to have to miss anything, and I don't want people who are stopping in for the first time to say, well, screw this. I'm not gonna, if he's got pre-rolls on, you know, I'm not sticking around for that. And I don't blame him, because I wouldn't want to do it either. So those will be gone. Plus, it's healthy for me to get up and move around, you know? Not just sit stationary for 3-4 hours in total. That's very unhealthy. So So those days are over. But this is what I'm talking about. Like, those little tiny changes are things that I wouldn't have... I didn't have any interest in making any changes like that because I was so burnt out with the platform. Because we've been doing this for a long time. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull this off to the side. I'm going to open up the game. I'm going to set it up. And when I come back... we'll, we will continue. Bring this up. There we go. Maybe I'll move that, like, BRB to the top or something. So again, exclamation point, Kukaro, AFK mode. Let's see if there's anything that's good. Viewers must cross the screen while avoiding being seen by the streamer or they will be eliminated. I don't know if that works. Find the color pattern and hit it on the screen to survive the curse. Cross a frozen lake. Sure, that looks like fun. Okay, exclamation point, Kukoro. So the commands are on the top left. Exclamation point W, A, S, and D. And DDW, I guess you can chain moves together and you can stop. If you are subscribed to the channel, you know, you don't have to. Again, this whole show is free, like I mentioned. You'll have light steps and you'll earn experience by playing, which gives you stuff. So anyway, I'll see you after the break. Have fun. do all do. Made myself a hot chocolate. You're rolling blind. Oh yeah, that's right. That's just it. Oh yeah. Mmm. Oh, delicious. Okay, let's turn this off. There'll be more times at the next break if we get to that point. So I love these mugs. I got this mug at Portugal made big mug. So I take one of the hot chocolate pods, put it in the mug. I put a couple of sweeteners in there, like a couple of Splenda. I know I shouldn't, but I do it anyway. I put a little bit of heavy cream, some whipped cream, mix it all in, and then add some cinnamon in there. Oh boy, is that a special drink. Oh, it's delicious. So good. You know, all this freezing cold talk just kind of made me want to have a hot drink. Because, you know, it was 70 degrees here today. It's a bit chilly. Just a little chilly. But now we don't have ads for another hour, so it's... I like this. This is good. Because when we're here, there's no interruptions. Should have been doing this all along. And you're not missing anything because I'm getting up and walking away. And if for whatever reason I have a call or something I'll take, we'll do the same thing. I'll run some ads just so that it resets the hour for when I get back. And then you have the AFK games until I get back. You can vote and do whatever you want. I think it works nicely. Right, number up to 5. Go get our next set. Thank you all for watching tonight. I appreciate it. Maybe we have about 3 more to go. And then we'll take all the... No, maybe more than that. We'll take all these pipes right down the road. We'll actually take the... we'll be able to take all 11 over there at once. We'll just load them up into the semi-truck, the 18-wheeler. And then we'll be good. Put all this concrete around here. These pipes are easy to pick up, easy to move around, and they give us a lot. So as opposed to picking up the little tiny ones, this is the fastest way to do it, in my opinion. And boy, do I love this crane. Love this crane. Actually, we should see if any of the infrastructure routes are done. I want to see if we can actually make a UE around here without having to back up and stuff. Yeah. Cool. Alright, let's go see what routes are complete. Infrastructure objectives. Infrastructure completed. This is completed. Alright, so we'll cancel this route. We'll clear this route. Now, we do have another route we have to put together. And that starts from here. Now, we should be able to do this without a problem. But then again, this is the truck that's being used, and I think it's going to get stuck. This is an accident waiting to happen. We might have to pave this road over here so that it gets through. I don't think this is going to work. I really, really don't. Have it take the same route here. But I think we're going to have a problem with this truck. Because it goes up in this direction. It's probably going to get stuck on this hill. But if we have to pave stuff, we'll pave stuff. It's easy to do it, and we could pull it off. Also, I don't want to do that until this is completed. It's 210, and it's still got a while to go. I mean, I guess we could try it. I think we're going to have a problem. We could try it and see what happens. I don't like our chances here. If this works, I'd be absolutely stunned. I think it's pretty much next to impossible that this is going to work. Oh, wait, but it... Oh, okay, so it's that truck and then the semi behind it, which is the one that has a lot of weight to it. I think we're going to have to pave. I think I did this a little prematurely. The truck in the front should work. That I think we're going to have to do some light paving. If it gets stuck right at the beginning, we're just going to pave the road. And I can pause the other route in the meantime. We can get all that done. That'll be a fun project. But first things first, let's get these steel pipes done, and we'll go from there. I can always pause this other route and let this one over here continue to run. I think that other route's going to fail. 99.9% chance it's going to fail. Okay, so I think we're gonna need 2 more. We'll be at like 10.5 or something. Now, granted, I could just roll up right behind this truck and keep pushing them, but that defeats the purpose. But there's another one there. They have no 4-wheel drive, so this is just not going to work. No way. Well, also, we'll see. I need to start... I know we're going to have to pave certain sections, but I want to see where we're going to run into a problem. I think that first sand dune is where we're going to run into the issue. And it would be pretty easy to pave it. Plus, we have the new equipment I'd like to test out. So that would be fun. This has been a lot of fun. I've been enjoying myself quite a bit. I think we're going to get a red notification here soon. A container's worth? Yeah, no, that'd be... I'm assuming not as much. Because it looks like it's smaller. That's going to hit that for sure. Okay. I think just by sheer surface area, it's going to be less. But you never know. That's good. That's true. This is a game. I will say that I wouldn't have even thought off the top of my head to look into the containers once we run out of pipes, assuming we need more steel pipes down the road. And there's the failure I was expecting. But what we can do is once we get these pipes created and delivered, we'll get all of our road equipment ready to go. We'll deliver it to the area, and then we'll start paving. We'll do a manual pave, which is, honestly, that's a lot of fun. I like doing that. Yep, as expected. But hey, we can test it out. We can go get one of those containers. It's much closer. Let's go grab it. Oh wait, I want to see where it failed. Oh my god, right here is where it failed? Holy crap. Alright, well, that's sad. Alright, so we'll pave this. We'll definitely have to pave all of this, I think. Or at least until we get up here. And then we'll probably have to pave. We got a lot of paving we're going to have to do, I think. But that's okay. The sand quarry's activated. And we'll be in good shape. Allow us to really put together a massive project endeavor. That'll be fun. So I'm hoping that by the time we finish gathering up the steel pipes, we get all of our vehicles out there, if not way before that, we'll be ready for paving. I went down the wrong direction, but that's fine. I know there's a couple over here. I love this. Oh yeah, well, sure. And I have the 20-ton one. Granted, we can use the track, because I think it might be the same size. I'll have to take a look. I want to compare it now that we're going to be using the mouse, well, the keyboard for the track vehicles as opposed to the wheel, because the wheel just does not work very well with those track. It doesn't work well at all. Okay, so do we think this container is going to be more or less than the pipes? I think it's going to be less. It gives a bar and a half. So we were at 8 and it got us to 10 and a half. So if this is anything less than, you know, an Xbox. Oh, I'm sure that's true. I could use the Xbox controller. I could do that. That might be quite a bit easier. But I don't want to have, there's no point in plugging something else in right now. I could, but... So if this is anything less than 12, then it's clearly less. So we'll see. Okay, so this does not count. Got it. Good to know. That's probably for the iron bars, not for steel. Well, that was a waste of time. Well, let's go get another pipe. So that's for iron. That's not for steel. I just assumed that that was going to work for that. Okay, well, that's all right. It's fine. Oh, cars work? Oh, sure. Cars would work. I mean, there is a car. Well, will cars work? Like this car right here will work? Are we sure? Anything that flashes blue. Okay. Yellow's for sale. Right. Which I haven't sold anything. I did not sell anything on the first few maps. I've just been going off of the rewards of what we get for missions, and that's it. I could do that in my spare time if I just wanted to relax, drive around, and just load up a bunch of stuff and then sell it. It hasn't been necessary. Hidden toys? I've just been going off of 100%ing the map. If we want to go back in and find hidden stuff later on, we could do that. That could be fun. Alright, let's see if this gives us at least half a bar. Oh, yeah. Holy crap. It actually, the car is exactly the same as a pipe. Okay. That's cool. That is cool. Alright, we're gonna go here, and we're gonna get the big guy. Well, the long boy. We'll wait until this passes. I'm gonna load up all 11 pipes. Onto the truck. I love our color scheme. All right, let's load all this stuff up. Should be able to grab every single one of them. We're on asphalt. Shouldn't have a problem. Find out, won't we? I don't know. You think we can do it? I think we can. Here's the thing. We're going to... I'm doing 2 by, you know, 2 rows, well, columns, 2. Where we can put one on top of each of the 2. Take a little bit of prep work, but I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna try anyway, just for the hell of it. We could just make one delivery and then come back and load up this again, but I don't want to do that. That's not as fun. I don't think we have enough space. I don't think it's gonna work. Well, it could work. I have an idea. It could work. It might be stupid, but you all like stupid here, right? If this works, that would be so freaking cool. Oh shit! It's moving beautifully. All right, let's not celebrate yet. We still have to get it over there. This is a wonky fucking thing, isn't it? Holy crap. Like a glove. I mean, come on now. That was pretty awesome. That was pretty freaking awesome. Oh, sometimes I just amaze myself. All right, well. What do you say we get ready to pave? Oh, we use the map to complete the objective. Transfer resources. Okay, good. Very good. Okay. So here's the first thing that we need to do. We know that we need... Oh, but this is our new track, but we're not taking that over there. Sand we're not taking over. So these are the two things we need to load up. Now, I haven't used these yet because they're brand new. Next. Asphalt. Oh wait, this is a tracked vehicle. We're using the keyboard and mouse, I forgot. Okay. Great. Get the stuff over to our first paving destination. Which is right over here. But we're going to send this past the destination on purpose. And we'll back it up if we have to. But I don't want to block the path of the transport route we have. So next, we're going to take out... This is what we have. We have... This one is... How much does this one hold? I don't know. This is 20. I don't know what this one is. That's a 20. This is a 40. Oh shit, what am I doing? This is the one that I want. I didn't even buy the new dump truck. Hell yes. This is what we want. This is more than the other one. Now, we might not even need the sand for this particular leg. Because there is sand already there. So we're going to take the... We're going to take the plow over here and see if we can push that sand away. We might just be able to apply asphalt right to it. I would assume we could. I don't know for sure, but we're going to try. We'll just leave this here. And let's see how long until this is done. Still operational, 808420. Okay, so we need 2 more, and then that's done. I'd rather that complete before we do anything else. I don't know why we need this anymore. Alright, this is the new baby. You're just a sexy-looking machine, aren't you? Now that's a plow. Now we might be able to lay the road in between the passing of the vehicle. We could. See if this works. It does not appear to be doing anything. I think they announce it. I think on the side it'll say retiring soon. Okay. Alright, so that truck is coming through. So let's see if we can actually get this road going. As soon as this passes. If it's brand new, then it's not going to be retiring anytime soon, but... if it doesn't say it on their site, then there'll be red text that says retiring soon, from what I remember. Alright, here it comes. This is the second to last truck for that route. We're going to lay the sand. We're going to smooth it out. We're going to apply the asphalt. Roll it over, and this part of the section will be done. Then we'll pave the next part. Alright, so let's get to it now. I have, actually, and as soon as I get this road done to a certain extent, I will share that, because we might not even need this, but we're going to put it down anyway. Now, we might just be able to apply the asphalt to this. I don't know. So... probably not. It looks like it's a different color entirely, so... So, one of the biggest things I did this year was to read every day my daily book. I completed that. I also have been learning Italian all year long. This next year, I want to make sure, and this might be a simple thing, but nothing ever you're going to do for a year is simple. I want to make sure I'm going out every single day. Every day. And going for at least a 30-minute walk. I don't think that's too much to ask myself. I think it's doable. And that's something I'd like to do. I'm also looking into doing something else, which this actually applies for that. Might not. I want to start learning the piano regularly. I have a beautiful digital piano, and I would like to start taking proper lessons. So if I can do at least 30 minutes, possibly daily. I should see quite a bit of a result this time next year. It's an idea I'm toying around with. I'll catch up with chat here in a second. I just want to roll this out. I have not. I haven't seen. The walking was helpful. Well, I mean, sure, yeah. The dogs, I guess, will be happy. We're able to get this down beforehand, which is fantastic. Now we're not going to be able to load these back up. We're going to be paving this section of the road too, so it's fine. Well, the reason why I'm looking to walking as well is because it gives me an extra at least a half hour to go out and listen to more books, continue my audiobooks. That's why I'm looking forward to that. We can adjust. That, and that should do the trick a little bit better. Okay. Very good. Now we do have the other. We might pave this entire thing here. Like, this whole section of the road. We might do this whole thing. And from here, it might be okay. But we'll do this first half here and see, like, up the hill, and we'll see what happens from there. Just to kind of get them up there. Cut even more social media? Sure. Yeah, no, that's great. And I think that was a byproduct of me reading so much. I am not on social media anywhere near as much. Now, and my social media is doom scrolling on TikTok. Not even doom scrolling, but just being on TikTok. And I've recognized when I do it too often now. So I'm never on Facebook, ever. I haven't used that Facebook in decades, to be honest with you. And Twitter I don't use anymore because I never post when we go live on those platforms because who cares? I mean, nobody ever comes over from that anyway. And there are too many other sites. So besides me going live, like if you're in the Discord, and you sign up for the notifications and announcements, you'll know when I'm going live. If not, okay. There's those platforms. Nobody looks for people that are going live. You know, they don't do that. They haven't done that in a very, very long time. So I don't concern myself with that anymore. Save and stop. But that's the other goal is for me to just continue to pay stuff off, which, yeah, that I'm looking forward to getting done. Okay, so we're gonna go here, and we are going to pave this. This is gonna be the largest stretch of road we've ever manually paved, and I'd like to do it. So let's do it. I do love the automatic sand refilling, because my god, it'd be a pain in the ass to have to go back all the time, pick up new sand, and then go back again. It's just crazy. You apply the sand. We'll go all the way up to that point there, and then that makes sense. But also, I want to continue to read. I mean, that's not even a goal for 2026. That's just going to happen because I've turned that into a habit. I also think it would be fun for me to actually put together a proper habit journal. Actually, the route. Here's the route. Awesome. Yeah, that's smart. That's a healthy thing to be doing. That's great. That's great. The other thing I did a lot of this year is not just with... I was reading, but I wrote a lot. Like, I was taking notes in all 4 of those books. The Daily Dad, The Daily Stoic, The Daily Laws, and Maxwell Daily Reader. I might look to find another one of those daily books for 2026 just to do 1 passage a day. You know, I think this should be enough here for the moment. So I'm gonna pull this off to the side. It might get stuck over here though. That's just it. All right, let's just continue this. Might as well. So kind of now we're too far away from the quarry. There we go. Journal app, that's great. Well, I think if I get one of those square books, and there's tons of people that have like outlines of things you can do, I think it'd be very important for me to mark all that out, color code it. All right, let's bring it here, and we'll see what this does. Oh, laptop, yeah, that's good. I mean, I barely even use my laptop, which is kind of crazy to me. I would like to get a tablet. I feel like that would be useful for that kind of, that project. But there's nothing I can't do with a physical, you know, book. Why am I using the wheel? We talked about not using the wheel with this. Alright, let's start flattening this sucker. We're gonna go one direction, and we're gonna go back in the other direction. And we do have an ad break coming up again within the next few minutes, but ton of stones here we're gonna have to push away. Should be able to just move them off to the side. It should be okay. Spin this around. Go the other way. Make sure this is flat from both ends, and we'll go from there. I think once we get this road paved, that's where we'll probably call it, but if I see the ad break here soon, then we might have to take another few minutes. We'll see. And I promise I won't touch any of this unless it's on stream, because it kind of defeats the purpose, you know? See, there's the ad break for another 5 minutes. I'm trying to avoid having to do the ad break. Asphalt next. It's another. Vehicle is so slow. Really? Can I not even make the turn here? We might have to go in both directions. If I do both sides, we'll see. It's quite a bit wider than normal. Isn't it? Okay, not too bad. It's working. It's working. I'm gonna try to snooze the ads so that we don't have ads for the rest of the stream. I'm hoping I can pull that off. What, did you really? Am I really stuck on a stone here? Are you freaking kidding me? That is holding us up. Got it. Okay. These stones are absolutely awful. I'm gonna hit the snooze button here in a second. Okay, got another 5 minutes. Let's push this here. This is a beautiful stretch of road. Hell yeah. All right. Next. All right, let's go. This is the best part. Thank you all again for watching tonight. We're gonna finish this piece of road and then we're gonna call it. But we'll be back tomorrow for our last stream of the year. And then I'm hoping we'll be back on Friday. And then definitely Sunday, no matter what. Oh, no problem. My pleasure. I love that we can do this. I'll probably have to make one more pass, but that's okay. So freaking satisfying. Yeah, this is a nice stretch of road we put here. This is good. And all we have to do is just see where the truck gets hung up again, continue to pave the road, do another section, and we go from there. And eventually, I mean, we could pave a road all the way to the destination if we wanted to. We could. I feel like that's a waste of time, but we certainly could. Yeah, no, this is great. And I think there's still a better road paver that's wider than this. So this is our nicest stretch of road we've ever put together. This is great. Here we go. That's it. And now what we can do here is we'll drive this to the other end because we're not going to need anything on this side. We'll load up the asphalt onto the truck. We'll do one more snooze and I should be able to get that all done within 5 minutes. So we'll hit snooze again. Beautiful. What a gorgeous piece of road. I can tell that the thing's still down. Yeah, alright. Look at that. Look at this beautiful piece of road. Oh, it's great. Lightning McQueen couldn't do better than this. Alright. Now, we'll, I don't know. We'll probably need more road. Probably. Oh, that is a rock. Okay. Let's just leave this here. And that's it. I mean, we could run the vehicles because it'll start from here. Let's see how far they go. Oh, wait, hold on. That's not going to work. That is definitely not going to work because these points are going to get in the way. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Let's see what happens. Oh, I'm so stupid. It helps if I tell them to take the road, you know? That would be a smart thing to do. We got a lot done today. But we haven't run the power cable yet, so we'll have to run that over here. There's a break in the wall there. We'll run it this way. And then I'm assuming we can run it alongside the road, cut this way, up this way. We'll drag it through here. If we can't, we could probably take this route here, drag it across the road there, and then continue up in this direction. The Oasis gas holder. Okay, so this is working. These trucks are getting hung up on one another, but it's working. Of course, this truck is stupid and is off the road. So we might have to restart this particular one, but hopefully it gets its ass onto the road. We'll see if this thing gets hung up. It probably will. Probably right on that. Yeah, that's where it's gonna stop. Okay. Because this truck is dumb. Oh, wait, it allowed it to go all the way here. Okay, that's cool. So then we do have to continue the road. We might as well just keep paving it. We'll just make a road that goes all the way through. Seems to make the most sense. Now, we are going to activate the sand quarry here. Because that'll give us... Oh, wait, hold on. Snooze, snooze, snooze. That was close. Snooze. Okay, so now we have a sand quarry for this entire zone. So yeah, we can make a road that goes all the way up. We might as well. I mean, what the hell? We'll see. The only problem is... not even a problem. We just have to make sure... we might want to take the road and pave it this way. And, like, cut it over somehow, because I got to make sure the electrical line can go here. Because you see the infrastructure, I don't want to have this... I don't want to have the electrical line cutting across the road, because I can't do it over asphalt. So if I do it here, and this is all paved, and I wrap this around, I'd have to break it up. I don't want to do that. So we're going to have the truck go around this way. We'll pave it on a curve. Unless there's another way we can go here. I guess I could technically run the line in this direction, but there's so much rock, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Well, we can figure that out next time. This is a good place to stop. This was a solid... well, the fog, yeah, that might help too. That might help too. But no, this has been great. I appreciate you all watching. Thank you very much. We'll be back tomorrow. Or we shall continue this I'm going to wrap up here because I have a couple of missed calls that I need to deal with, but I am going to send you over to Super Anthony. Just tell him that I had to run. All right. And I'll stop in there later. Because I gotta do that. All right. So I'll see you all tomorrow, okay? Good night, everybody. Just tell him I said hi, okay? I'll stop in after I get off these calls, but I gotta take this stuff. But take it easy, everybody. Have a great night. See you tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern, roughly, maybe a little bit earlier. All right. Good night. I'm done streaming, but Allison. I realize you heard that, but whatever. See you tomorrow.